master's of business administration, and he did it part-time, so he started when he was 26 and graduated at the age of 32. You could do it anytime.
Yeah, and even, when I was, somebody complaining, or maybe praising, oh, you speak such good English, I wish I could have learned this. It's a 30-year-old saying this. Then the response from me, Byron, is always, you pick up a foreign language anytime you want. And the typical response from that person to me was,
the best time to learn is when you're 5.
they would say, oh, 我太老了. I'm too old to learn a language. Come on, I saw so many foreigners coming to China. Chinese is one of the most difficult languages to learn.
Yeah.
There are some co-hosts of my previous ones. When they arrived in this country, they started learning Chinese at the age of 50 and over even.
Interesting. Okay.
Very, very good, because not only the language, but the culture.
Yep.
Because since you're going to spend 2 years or 3 years here, why not pick up something? And get to know this big, ancient and modern country, we call it.
Yep.
Right? So, ghost of a chance of learning or picking up a language for people who are already at their senior sort of age. It's not true. It's not true. Maybe it's harder for an elderly person to start to study a completely new language, but it's not ghost of a chance.
Okay.
所以机会渺茫，几乎不可能。For example, a work-hard person like me, if you want me to give up my job and go home to become a housewife,
So I can take your job. Yes.
that's a ghost of a chance.
Okay.
That's a ghost of a chance.
让他放弃工作几乎是不可能的。
对的，说得太正确了，让他放弃工作几乎是不可能的。That's a ghost of a chance for me, people like me, giving up her job, or even giving up this microphone.
Yeah.
But only retirement maybe, because I will forced to leave. I will be forced to leave this position. So, 几乎不可能。你想他的工作，你想把曼玲的工作拿过来，你想偷我的工作，机会非常渺茫，非常非常渺茫。Almost,
I'll take all you hold dear.
Yeah, indeed. And there's another very typical, daily sort of situation we always come across. If you have met, parents, or even your mom and dad and the grandparents, they've been talking about they know how children hate vegetables.
Yes.
Did you?
I think I did, yeah.
Yeah, they love meat, right? It tastes good and delicious. But vegetables are must for children.
Yes.
They're good to balance the diet. And children hate vegetables, and doctors and parents and even grandparents have a ghost of a chance to make them fall in love with them. And then they come up with make the dishes beautiful.
Yeah.
Display
Great presentation.
Yeah, great presentation with all the vegetables with different color matching, and then it's like make the vegetable dishes into pieces of art.
我最喜欢吃那个假的 the fake goose. I love that dish. The fake duck. It's like the one that they stuff like it looks like a piece of duck or goose, like stuff with mushrooms and tofu and stuff.
Oh, this is
What's
from
it called?
Hong Kong?
No, it's like a Buddhist dish.
我知道了，素鹅。
So that's it.
The wrapping is kind of bean curd wrap, right?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it tastes good.
Yeah, they should feed the kids that.
The vegetarian sort of duck, we call it, or goose, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe. Yeah. After you become a father in the future,
Yep.
you have to put a lot of sort of thinking into how to make your children
Yep.
in love with vegetables. And that's ghost of a chance.
Okay.
Unless you try really, really, really hard.
Okay.
Sometimes I talk about 江山易改，本性难移. If you want people to change their nature,
Yeah.
it's a ghost of a chance.
I think so.
江山 mountains, right? 江 means river, 山 mountain.
Yep.
易容易.
Yep.
It's easy to even change a mountain and and a river. Humankind, we've been doing it, right? Divert the river and flatten the mountains for the trains to, build up the railway system. But 本性难移, 本性 means the human nature is the most difficult to change.
Manling, you know what I really hate?
What?
It's when you have a pretty girl and then she dates this guy who's a jerk and she says, oh, I want to change him. And I'm thinking, oh, honey, you've got a ghost of a chance of making that happen. He's going to say exactly the same.
Yes. Never think about changing anybody.
Especially guys who are jerks.
But can you influence somebody?
Maybe you can influence them 15%. You can tweak them 15%, but no more than that.
15%, very small. I think amongst between couples, right, a relationship, the best thing is to be yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You hold on to your own values and what you believe in.
Yeah.
And if that person in the long run,
respects these values, then you're more compatible.
Then you're closer. And the same with that party of yours. If he thinks what he's doing right and has been holding on to it, and gradually he thinks, oh yeah, I need to respect him. So that's the only way to change the other party.
Yes.
All right, a ghost of chance, and you're listening to Language Cafe. Let's take a break and we'll be back soon. This is Language Cafe.
The next one today is separate the sheep from the goats, or separate sheep from goats.
Don't you think sheep and goats are the same thing? In Chinese, we have only one word that's yang. When we came to the year of yang, and it's a big problem for us to translate it into English.
Yeah, I know it is.
Year of sheep or year of goat?
Or year of ram.
Or year of ram. So can you tell us the difference? Now, what is the sheep and what is the goat?
Yeah, I think sheep are a little more domesticated because they've basically been selected for so many generations from their ancestral goats. They're very, very fluffy. They're more useful to us.
They provide us with the wool.
Yes.
Wool thing.
Whereas goats are more natural. They have horns. They look uglier, I guess.
No, goats are more, like you said, not really ugly, but they eat grass in a way. It's going to
damage the environment.
Because they also eat the roots of the grass. Ooh. So that means obviously, judged by human beings, goats are
less useful.
And lower level of the same species of animal. What about ram?
Ram is basically the male version of a sheep. And then ewe is the female version.
Oh.
Yes.
Interesting. So, separate sheep from goats. I understand.
Okay, so we're going to have a fun one, and since we're talking about dating beforehand, let's stick with it. So in order to separate the sheep from the goats, Simon gave his 3 girlfriends $500. Let's see how they'll spend it. He gave the first girl $500 and said, and this girl came back saying, you know what? I bought all this cosmetics and makeup because I want to look beautiful to you. The next girl said, oh, I spent $500 and put it into a fund. So it'll grow and grow and grow, so we'll have more money and we can spend the rest of our lives happy. The third girl said, I spent this money and bought golf clubs and scuba diving gear for you because I want you to be happy.
And the fourth one said, no, I have my own money. Why should I get $500 from you?
That's very interesting.
Yeah.
So who did he select to be his girlfriend?
Well, which one is the sheep and which one is the goat? So we are separating sheep from goats, right?
But which of these girls would this man want to pick?
I think different people choose different girls, don't you think so? If I were a man, I definitely choose the fourth one.
Okay.
I want her to be independent. We are intellectually companions in the future, but financially independent. Even though in the future, I can support this girl, right? If he's not working or he's home, taking care of my kid. But definitely, my money is her money. But the spirit was there. The spirit of independence. So what about you? Are you going to choose which one?
I'm going to pick the prettiest one.
So the cosmetic one?
No. The one who's the most beautiful to begin with. So it didn't make a difference.
I know, but how he's going to... Oh, yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
No matter whatever he's... how
He tested them.
Yeah, however he tested them, or however the girls were spending money.
Yes.
You can just choose the prettiest one.
That's
Anyway.
right.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, 外貌协会的. You're judging.
Why not outer appearances makes the most difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're so shallow.
Yeah.
Superficial.
You know who's not superficial?
Uh-huh.
A lot of millionaires in Hong Kong.
But to be frank, you know, the three girls examples you gave to me, you gave me just now, which one is closer to your money value, so to say?
Well, maybe the girl who saves money
And put them into a
into a fund. Yeah, because
typical Chinese.
yeah, I guess long term.
Yeah, I think we are genetically frugal,
Yes.
right? We don't waste the money.
And there's like a lot of millionaires, especially from Hong Kong, but also from Chinese history as well.
Mm-hmm.
The richest men in Chinese history, they always have something in common. They marry a rich girl. Yes.
A rich girl.
Yes.
Right.
Like the founder of which dynasty is that? The Han Dynasty?
Okay.
He actually made his first ton of gold by marrying a rich girl. That's it.
Chinese men?
Yes.
Chinese men are so calculated.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, they're clever.
Yes.
They're clever about or with the money. But anyway,
We're talking
etymology?
Oh, this is biblical. It's from the Christian religion, and it's how the Christian God would separate people he liked and people who were bad.